Instant reaction then to Zabel being picked by the Seahawks. As you can probably expect, I'm absolutely delighted with that pick. We've been talking about Zabel on the blog and on the YouTube channel for a long time. I did a video in February saying that he was probably the ideal pick. I posted a DM on Twitter just a couple of moments ago that I sent to real Jeff Simmons from December saying, get this guy in Seattle. You know, their biggest need for an awful long time has been interior offensive line. And they haven't taken players like this. You know, this is the kind of player, you know, think of all those names that keep getting brought up that we've talked about that they didn't draft. You know, the Cam Jurgens, the Joel Batonios, the Creed Humphreys, the Landon Dickersons. You know, all of these players over the years that have gone on to become really good offensive linemen for really good teams. And for whatever reason, the Seahawks just never took them. They'd go in different directions. They have taken that player this year. You know, this is the offensive lineman that Seahawks fans constantly complain about them passing over, who just looks destined to have a really good career. He is highly explosive, 37.5-inch vertical. I timed his short shuttle again about 5 different times today, having already done it when the video was put out on Twitter in the first place. I know what it says on Dane Brugler's The Beast. It says he ran a 4.60. He didn't run a 4.60. I'm sure that is at max a 4.40. Go and find the tweet yourself and you can time him and you'll find that he is so athletic. He is so explosive. He has ideal size. He is the perfect zone blocking offensive lineman. He can pull. He can reach up to the second level. When he gets to the second level, he finds an opponent and he finishes. You know, that finishing ability is so important. He combo blocks very well. He will subtly shift defenders out of the way to create running lanes. You know, he is somebody who can be plugged in at guard or center. I personally would play him at guard. And you just plug him in there, and that's going to be a problem solved. He's going to set the tone for that offensive line now. He can provide an identity for the Seahawks, which is what they want to be, built around the trenches. Health permitted, and it always comes down to whether these players can stay healthy, whoever it is. If he stays healthy, he is going to be a long-term answer on that interior line. And they still need more. You know, they need to do more on that interior offensive line. But you've got a player who, you know, we do it every year with the Trent Explosion formula, and we put all the data in there. The best NFL offensive linemen are all explosive testers. And he is very explosive. You've got a 3.25 in TEF. It's exactly the same as Creed Humphrey. It's marginally lower than Frank Ragnow. It's in the same ballpark as Zach Tom. You know, this was a no-brainer. With the way that the board fell, you know, if someone like Jalen Walker had lasted to 18, maybe you've got a decision to make. You know, they're all talking about how they wanted to trade down. Obviously, their offer didn't materialize. So, given all of that, you stick and pick and you take Zabel. And all those concerns about him going before you were on the clock were unfounded. Great pick. Love the pick. A+ from me. We'll have more reactions to this in our instant reaction live stream at the end of the first round. But big thumbs up for me. Zabel, the latest Seahawks first round pick.